What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Crossing Copper EDC. I hope y'all are having a great day, and today we've got another box from our friends at Spyderco. Let's get into it. I hope y'all are having a great day today, and like I said in the little bit of an intro there, we are opening another package from Spyderco. They sent us some more stuff to check out, and we're going to break into it. Before we get into the box, I want you to comment below if you own a Spyderco and what is your favorite Spyderco knife. So, let's get into it. The knife I'm carrying today is the Spyderco Endura 4. This is just kind of a great little thin, hard use knife that I keep throwing in the rotation, and it keeps handling everything I throw at it, from cutting sod when I was laying sod as a career, as well as sheetrock and pulling staples. I mean, the VG10 on this is treated well, and it just fits my large sized hand very, very well. So, let's break into the box. So, I already know what is in the box, but these are two knives that I am extremely excited about. Knives I've wanted for some time, as well as there's a little something that's not a knife in here that is going to be really cool. And if you can see it there, got us a Spyderco shirt. Orvis, which is actually one of my favorite fly fishing brands. So super excited to get one of these. Love the color. Has the Spyderco logo on it. Super, super cool. Good color, like I said. Now, what most of y'all are here for are the knives. So we've got two knives here in the box. Make sure, yep, that's it. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't leaving anything out. I'll zoom you in a little bit here. Boom. Is that a little better? I think so. So, two knives. We'll spin it up here. So, we've got the Micro Jimbo right here, as well as the Smock. Let's open up the Micro Jimbo first. So, I've been a huge fan of the Yojimbo for some time. Sorry, I'm trying to get my camera right so y'all can see the best as possible. I've been a fan of the Yojimbo for some time, but it's always been just a little bit big. So I am super excited to check out this smaller version, because the interesting thing to me is I have larger hands, but I tend to enjoy a little bit smaller of knives. Like, I love this Endura 4, but for everyday use, I prefer smaller stuff. So, like I said, they sent us over the Micro Jimbo, which is a super cool compression lock G10 and wire pocket clip. They do some of the best wire pocket clips in the game, in my opinion. Like I said, this is the small version of the Yojimbo. Has S30V steel. Let's see how it Spidey flicks. Very nice. Really nice full flat compound, well, not compound, full flat Warncliffe blade that has a, oh man, yeah, that is super sharp right out of the box. For a smaller handled knife, it really locks my large sized hand in well, and still provides really good access to that compression lock, which is really nice. It slow rolls well as too. Let's see how it compression flicks very well. Goodness, the action on this thing is fantastic. I can't wait to get this in the pocket and test it out a good bit. Plus, I mean, this is just going to be a absolutely nasty cardboard cutter. I mean, that high full flat grind is going to eat through some cardboard. So super excited to test this out. Plus, I find that knives that have this taper, they start small where they're going to be in the top of your pocket and end up bigger. They just carry very, very well. So super excited to give the Micro Jimbo a test out. Let's break out the Smock. Now, I want y'all to understand how excited I am about the Smock. I have wanted a Smock for quite some time, but just have not bit the bullet on it. So when I got the opportunity for Spyderco to send this over, and preface, I did not purchase any of these knives with my personal money. They sent them to me as I am an ambassador for them, and just for me to check out and create some content for, and I'm super excited about this partnership. Y'all heard my, whole spiel on the Sage 5 video. Spyderco has been possibly my absolute favorite knife brand for a long time, and really the Spyderco ties run quite deep within my family. My dad is the one that introduced me to Spyderco. Both me and my brother love Spyderco, so thank you again to the Spyderco team for having Cross and Copper EDC and myself as an ambassador. So let's check out the Smock. Now the Smock is a little bit bigger of a knife, has a S30V blade steel. It has the peel ply G10 and carbon fiber handles on it. And what's interesting about it, it has the same feature that the new Sage 6 has, which is it has a button actuated compression lock. So same exact lock system as, let me go back and get the Yojimbo, or Micro Jimbo. So same exact lock as this, but it just is actuated by a button and there's no cutout in the back to access to the compression lock. So what's really cool about it, it's also a flipper, and the flipping action was buttery smooth out of the box. S30V on the blade as well. Very nice. It looks as if, yeah, it's a hollow grind, which is very interesting. You don't see that a ton from Spyderco. Ergonomically, feels great in the hand. Those two little jimping spots. Oh, I said species. So spots right there. Catch your thumb very well. You can also, it's not super comfortable, and I can feel the edge kind of digging into my finger a little bit, but you can choke up right there. So, how's it? Oh, yeah. Does it reverse flick at all? Yes, it does. It does reverse flick. Oh, that button action on the Smock is super nice. Reverse flicks very well still. You've got some weight reduction holes as well. Come on, focus. Sorry about that. The camera didn't want to focus. So, reduction for weight holes there. Lanyard, reversible pocket clip as well. And this is just, for the longest time, been one of the most awesome looking Spyderco designs to me. I think a lot of the reason, and I wish I had it here to do a side-by-side, the Benchmade 940 is one of my favorite knives of all time. And I just don't carry it much anymore. And I think a lot of the design language of the Smock and the 940 are slightly similar. You have a somewhat similar blade shape, similar size and form factor, thinner overall. And what I mean by thin, I'm not talking thin here, which it is a fairly thin knife, but the width of the handle is not super chunky in the hand. Let's do a just handle comparison to the Endura here, which is a larger knife, but it is a good bit thicker, the Endura is, than the Smock. But really great size. I can get a really good full grip on it with my hand. And where my hand lies, it's not anywhere near that button that's going to actuate the compression lock, so I have no worries about it failing. The button, you do have to really push it to get it to actuate, and still, and I'm sure it'll soften up some with use, but I still have to kind of, I wouldn't say manually, but there has to be some wrist flickage to get it out. Now, one thing you cannot do, you can't push the button and, well, yeah, you can. I was just doing it wrong, so don't mind me. But I'm super excited to test both of these knives out. Thank you to Spyderco. I'll pin both the Smock and the Micro Jimbo below. Go check them out. Show our friends at Spyderco some love, and y'all have a blessed day.